Welp, we've come a long way, especially for Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. But does it need more? Well, to that I say, duh! 2 years ago, I covered a video on how BRC is an incredible spiritual successor to the Jet Set Radio series, which by the way, it did well, so thank you so much for all the support on that video in particular. But ever since this video came out, I kinda wonder if there's more coming ahead, and the community was like, I got you, homie! Custom characters, custom maps, cars to drive on, movement mods, 2 multiplayer mods, a freaking radio station, and so much more. It has everything the game can improve and add 2 years later. And to celebrate BRC's 2-year anniversary, I wanted to talk about the mods and how the game has come since it came out in 2023, and what better place to start than with the mods. First up, which happens to be the Movement Plus mod. Now, unfortunately, the 2.9 update happens to be the last update for the Movement Plus mod, at least for now, until something else is gonna happen since, well, it's an open source. Yes! Yes! But it adds a bunch of stuff. For instance, like the surfing technique, which allows you to slide on any objects like what you've seen on Counter-Strike surfing sessions. Also, there's more mechanics that you can do, like the double jumping mechanic, wave dashing, rail reversals, and more. Approved! I'm pretty sure there will be more new techniques that will come out outside of Movement Plus, maybe someday. But for now, this is the absolute best that we can get for the 2.9 update of the Movement Plus mod. To Yuri, thanks for everything in the community with this mod. Your hard work is really appreciated.
Yeah, boy.
There's other movement mods to keep the momentum going. For instance, like rebound, wall plant, bumper cars, quick turns, and trick animations thanks to new tricks. So hope you can make those characters move like crazy. And I mean, damn, they move so crazy in this game, like they're so good.
This feels good.
Now, let's talk about the custom maps. Thanks to a mod called MAPSTATION, they can create original maps and maps based on other games into BRC, which makes, in my opinion, the experience in this game 10 times more better than before. From original maps like Funkhatten, revisions of existing maps like the Night Out, and maps based on other games like the Tony Hawk series, the Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Radio Future maps in BRC, and so many more of others.
Wow.
So if there's one or many of your favorite maps that you want to see in BRC, then MAPSTATION is the home for custom maps like this.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
If you want to make or add your roster of characters, you can get custom characters in BRC thanks to a mod called CREWBOOM, which allows you to add characters that you want to see and play as in BRC, like a character from other games, anime, or even original characters as well. You can also replace default characters to custom ones if you want to, which I did that before by replacing Red to Beat from Jet Set Radio Future.
I like this.
Overall for CREWBOOM, it was, in my opinion, the one that I saw BRC modding for the first time. And it shows how anyone can create and add their favorite characters into Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. It's like we're living in another dimension or universe, if I can say so myself, and it's really dope.
Nice.
Then we have multiplayer. Yes, someone have actually transformed a single-player JSR-inspired game to an MMORPG made by fans. And SLOPCREW was the first one to do it, however the second one is even more better. And it was none other than All City Network. With ACN, it made it so much better than SLOPCREW by doing a lot of things, like creating lobbies, invites, stages, spectating, the whole nine. Even there's chatting and player counts as well. And what makes it even more bigger is that you can create and play with people in the lobbies through each game mode they can have fun on, with score battles, pro skater score battles, and graffiti races, even crew battles as well.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Which makes it really fun, really fast, but you need to be on the sticks and not slow down, since every player in BRC I've seen are really good at it. I mean, heck, they might be even better than me since they have the tech and mechanics that they can get a hang of.
It is what it is.
All I say is that ACN have done something a lot more in ways I can ever imagine, and when you get this mod, then trust me, it's a fun time, especially with takeover events, thanks to a Discord server by the name of Freesoul, which I'll talk about it a little bit later. There's other mods that you can use it as well, like the carjack mod for example, which lets you finally get behind the wheel on default cars built in game, and even custom cars that they and you can drive on, like this thing of beauty, that being the BMW M3 GTR from Need for Speed Most Wanted. There's Bomb Rush Radio, which allows you to add custom songs in the game, meaning if you're bored listening to the same songs, you can do on your own, no problem, by adding custom songs into it. And even it carries that, if I'm right about that, with a radio station by the name of Net Radio, which is something that I've kind of been hoping for a while, and it finally happened. So that's really nice right here. There's so many mods that I wish I want to cover, but it might turn into a longer video if I talk so many of them. So I'll say in short that the BRC modding community has been game-changing for me in this game. And it's all thanks to the people I know in the Freesoul server, which by the way, it has a lot of big things happening in the server.
What do you mean by that?
From community takeover events to mod resources they have, and they even can help you to fix some error issues. It's probably one of the best communities that I have seen and been part of. So if you want to be part of the community and hang out with so many people, I'll put the Freesoul Discord server down in the description. Trust me, it's worth it and you can have a wonderful time. Finally, I want to talk a little bit, even though it's gonna be a little bit short, I wanted to talk about how profound of an impact BRC has in my life. Since everything in my content and designs are all focused on Y2K and futuristic vibes in presentation, I've been invested with incredible cultures from the late 90s and 2000s that sparked something on how things were so cool in my eyes. And with BRC, it felt like it made me feel that I have to accept on who I am. Thanks to the people that I know, support, and appreciate, it's transforming the game from just a nostalgia trip with a new edge flavor into it to now where it became a different game with so many mods and a community thriving.
It's clobbering time!
To everyone in Freesoul who made it possible, thank you for keeping the game and the community alive and honoring the legacy of Jet Set Radio all these years later. And finally, to Team Reptile, thank you for creating such an incredible game that made me to where I was today. I would never get there and continuing to do some incredible things if it was for BRC. All I can say is that no matter where we go or what comes next in the future, we are forever all City Kings, and that's what I need to say. Thank you so much.